Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the finals of a Dragon Riders Games tournament, and the winner of this match will be winning one box of Burst of Destiny, so it's about a $70 money match. And also make sure to go ahead and check out Dragon Riders Games Facebook, link down below in the description. They're the ones that hosted this tournament. And then we're going to have Stage Mode versus Special Boro Taco. And then we're going to go ahead and see Sage Mode win the rock, paper, scissors, shoe and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Fractal, Dark Ruler, Kuraz, Sparrow, and Berries. So this hand does work. And then they have Tisibu, Natty's Servant, Knight, Maximus, and Schism. So they have no going second cards here. And then they're going to go ahead and activate the Fractal effect. Fractal, dump Kit. Kit, dump Nerval. Nerval, go grab Fractal. And then normal summon out Fractal, Fractal, banish 2, special summon out Blossom from the extra deck. And then they're going to activate Blossom and special out Sparrow, and then Sparrow, effect to go Surge, and Sparrow will go ahead and grab the Wagtail from the deck to the hand, and then discard Wagtail for Kuraz, special summon out. And then they are going to link those off and go for Samorg, and then Blossom to draw put back. So they will go ahead and draw into a Crossout. So they're playing Crossout and Dark Ruler in their deck, which is interesting because, you know, if they're playing Crossout, they're probably playing like a whole bunch of one-ofs with it at least. You know, you want like one of like a lot of like the generic hand traps. I wonder if they're playing like 3 Dark Ruler or just one of it for a Crossout. And then they're going to activate the Kuraz effect, banish and special summon. That's going to summon out the double Dragon Lords. And then special summon Berries, special summon out the Wagtail from the graveyard. Or the Sparrow. Okay. Then they're going to overlay those and go for a Robin. Wagtail to attach itself. I mean, yeah, that works. Like, they did that so that way they could also get the Sparrow underneath it. But it's probably better just to, like, go search Bird Call, right? Because, like, Robin with 2 bounces is still extremely, extremely strong. So, yeah, but they decide to not do that. End phase, Samorg effect is special. It's going to summon out the Apex Avion. So they have Robin, Double Dragon Lords, Apex Avion. Like, technically they have Crossout, but this card almost just never does anything in this kind of scenario. And then pass, draw a Mockbird. Oh, that would have been good last turn. Natty's Servant, and then chain Apex Avion to negate that. Normal summon out, draw Lockbird, so they are trying to go ahead and get something in graveyard for Maximus, or extract monster for Knight. And then they're going to activate to bounce that. They could have also just let them go for Amirage. And then Robin effect, go ahead and bounce it. And then, like, they just didn't do anything. Knight to go ahead, special summon itself out. And then on that summon, Robin effect, bounce that. And then they're going to set Schism, set Tisibu. And then end phase, Samorg effect, the special summon. And then it's going to go ahead and summon out the Apex Avion. And they admit defeat. So now moving on into game 2, we're going to see the Invoked deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Dark Ruler, Droplet, Lightning Storm, Nib, and Nerval. Interesting that they even kept this in versus this deck. This is probably just like a one-of for Crossout again, I'm assuming. Because, like, you wouldn't really want to keep this card in versus Invoked. It never actually does anything. It trades with a random monster in their hand. And they have Knight, Punishment, Ecclesia, Meltdown, and Called By. So activate Meltdown, go grab Alistair. And then normal summon Alistair, Alistair effect. Go search out the Invocation. And then they're going to link away for the Amirage, and then secure Gardena, activate Invocation to banish and summon Makaba. Yeah, just return that to hand with the Invocation graveyard effect. And then they're going to special summon out Ecclesia. Ecclesia effect to go search, go grab Maximus. And then special summon out Knight. Oh, misclick. I meant to summon Maximus. I was like, why are you summoning Knight here? Like, you can't link. Like, you're locked out of extra. Like, why? So they're gonna activate Nib, and then they're just gonna chain Makaba. Go ahead and trade one monster to go ahead and stop that. Special summon out Maximus by banishing Amirage. Maximus effect. They're gonna dump Abcalone and Ash, and they're gonna dump Blossom and Harpy. Okay, so they are playing the Harpies in their deck. So they're gonna get Abcalone and then Blossom. Blossom draw, put back. That draws Berry, and then they're gonna put back Berry. And then they're gonna go grab Schism, discard Knight, and then yeah, end phase Ash effect. They just don't have anything here. Like, Nerval effect is live. Like, if they want to, because, like, they got these sent to the graveyard. And then pass, draw evenly. They have a lot of going second cards here. Lightning Storm hit back row. They're going to chain Schism, and then they're going to chain Called By to hit the Blossom. Go ahead, summon out Winda, pop the back row, and then they're going to activate Dark Ruler. End of battle evenly. And then normal summon out Nerval in main phase 2, and then get rid of Nerval, go for Amirage, and then Nerval effect to go search, and Nerval will go ahead and grab the Fractal, and then set Droplet, and pass. Draw invocations, so they decide to grab Fractal over something like a Kit, which, you know, Kit would be a free send for Droplet on their following turn. Well, Fractal isn't a free send. And if you get Kit, you could go Kit, Nerval, grab Fractal anyhow. If, like, you need it to go ahead and, like, if you draw, like, a Warbler and you want to do, like, that kind of play. But they do top deck the Invocation, which is fairly nice. So they're just going to go ahead and get them back to their Invoked engine. And then summon out the Raijin, Invocation, grab back Alistair. And then they're going to go battle phase, attack over, attack directly. And then main phase 2, set. If they wanted to, they could have went ahead and when they summon Raijin, go ahead and Raijin set Winda, and then flip Winda, and that would make it so that way it's no longer affected by the, the Schism, so that way, like, it can attack directly in the future, but it's not, like, that big of a deal. And then pass, draw Dark Ruler, and then they're going to activate Fractal effect to dump, Fractal, go dump Kit, and then Kit effect, dump Nerval, add Fractal, and then Dark Ruler, hit the field, normal summon Fractal, activate Punishment, and then they're left with nothing, and they're even going to Elder pop the Droplet, so they're really left with nothing. And going on into Game 3 now, we're going to see the Bird Up deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have War, Kuraz, Talents, Berry, and then Apex, so this hand is actually a bit weird. And then they have Alistair, Prosperity, Droll, Meltdown, and Terraforming. So they're going to start off with special summon out War effect to special out Berry, and then they're going to overlay those for Starling effect to go search, and then that's going to grab the Nerval. And they're going to drop Draw and Lockbird there. And then Talents, look at the hand, hit Prosperity. So these two are both just Alistair. This is Mystic Mine. And then this is a chance to be like anything in the deck. So they do go ahead and Talents, get rid of Prosperity there. And then discards, special summon out Kuraz. And then they're just going to have to Kuraz effect, banish. You know, they can't Nerval search because Droll, special summon out Blossom, turn those into the Samorg. They can't Blossom effect. They're allowing this, but they can't because Droll. And now they have called by for free. And they didn't catch it. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now they have a called by. Chooses to summon this in defense. Why? I mean, you should just summon this in attack, right? Like, there's no point in summoning this in defense here. Because, like, they're going to normal summon Alistair, effect go grab invocation, you let this go through so that way you don't get hit with Mystic Mine. And then they link away. You called by the Alistair, or you hope that they link away. And then, pass, draw Meltdown, and then they're going to go main phase, activate Meltdown. Obviously, this is not getting negated. Like, they're not, you know, why would you ever negate that in this scenario after they saw it was in the hand? Summon the Alistair, effect, and then Apex Avion. Go ahead and stop that. And then Terraforming to go search. That's going to grab Mystic Mine. And then activate Mystic Mine, pass, draw cross out. I wonder if they have Mystic Mine in their deck for the cross out. They're just going to pass. I mean, they can't sit on it forever because there eventually will be an order. That was actually really quick. And then set order, pass. And then they're going to go ahead. And they pass there, draw Harpy's Featherstorm, locking them out of spells and monster effects next turn. And then they're going to flip the order here. And then Kuraz effect to banish, they're going to chain Imperm there. And then battle phase, swing, they're going to activate Droplet, getting rid of Mystic Mine. Is there a reason for that? I mean, it's negated because of order. I can activate. Yeah, I mean, why though? End phase, Samorg, special summon. If they wanted to, they could have went ahead and like activated like cross out, calling something random, you know, whatever, and then gets negated because order, and then they could summon out Apex Avion. They can't summon it now because there's only 6 unused zones, and this is 7 levels. And then they summon out Sparrow to go surge, grab Wagtail. Like, I feel like if you just summon Apex Avion, it makes it like they're gonna have no spells, they're gonna have no monsters, you're gonna have a general negate. Like, it's already really hard to win, but like I feel like if you put that general negate up, it's like almost guaranteed game. And then they draw Fusion Destiny. Yeah, GG's. Just showing them what they have here. Order. Yeah, it came at the right time too. Well played. Yeah, I think the opponent was just trying to wait until they could actually do something more. Then they were going to go ahead and try to play. They probably wanted like a Fusion Destiny or a Dogmatika on top of just like an Alistair. But, you know, they got the order quicker, which is unfortunate for them because they had a decent amount of cards that they could have drawn. And they really only had order, I'm pretty sure, unless if they like kept Cosmicing or something. But I don't know. Their list is also like their tech cards in the deck, like the defensive cards are a little bit weird. Like they're playing Cross Out. They're playing like the Dark Ruler. We saw Nib. We saw Droplet. We saw Lightning Storm. Obviously, all that stuff isn't in the main deck. I'm assuming it's not all in the main deck. But it's definitely interesting that they're playing all of those. But seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was 23 minutes long. So a really quick match. Came at the right time too. Sweating. Yeah, good day. See you, mate. I mean, like, they played into Mystic Mine, you know. Like, if the opponent normal summon Alistair, go search Invocation, link away for Amaraj, link away for Secure Gardena. Then you activate Called By before the Invocation to hit Alistair, and then they'd have to activate the Invocation, getting rid of, like, Alistair in hand. and getting rid of, or you can even wait till they activate Invocation, because like either way they're gonna have an Alistair banished, and then so you did get rid of like Alistair, and then get rid of Blank, Secure Garden, or like a Wind, go for Raijin or Makaba. Apex Avion, like I said, should have been an attack. They'd be unable to beat over it. Alistair effect would be negated because it called by. They can't beat over. And then you have a way to stop the Mystic Mine, but then they would be able to go ahead and beat over Simorgh, which would also be really bad. And to be fair, that whole like line of play that I even brought up just shouldn't have even been an option, because called by should have never touched the field. The Apex Avion was supposed to be summoned from hand at end phase and not from deck. They activated Blossom effect to draw under draw, and neither of them caught it. So that happens. It's unfortunate seeing it from our point of view when like it's very, very obvious, but then they both catch it, and we can see like it didn't really make a difference, but it allowed them to have a called by set when they shouldn't have. And then that also, we don't know, because like the deck got shuffled from Simorgh. Like, who knows, Order could have been like 25 cards away instead of like 2 cards away. So, but with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Go check out Dragon Riders games down below, and have a nice day.